Good morning all. Today we are driving this, the fearless yellow color of the Tata Punch EV. We are going to drive this throughout the coastal roads of Kochi and see how it performs in terms of range, comfort and everyday drivability. Let's start. You have a range here of 371 kilometers as we start in 100% battery. And we start driving now. There are a lot of plastics inside, hard plastic material everywhere. So if you keep something in any of the door pockets and the car shakes, it's going to make a sound. Now the drive is pretty smooth, it is nice, the suspension is nice and tough. The Punch has always been good in drivability and this is no different. When you start the car, the regen is at 1. If you want more range always and you don't mind a little bit of pulling that the car does when you're driving and you like to drive a single pedal, just put the regen on 3. There are 3 levels of regen, just like in the other cars. Now personally, I like to keep EVs at the highest regen level that they can give, because ultimately you do get a better range. And if you want to drive fast, you can just foot the pedal. That doesn't make much of a difference. There is a bit of a nose dip when you leave the pedal, but in the Punch EV, it's not that noticeable. So driving on level 3 regeneration is what I would recommend. As I said earlier, we started driving on a 100% charge. It had a range of 371 kilometers. And now we've been driving a bit, stopping, shooting the car, taking some interior shots, and the range has dropped to 310 kilometers now, and the battery is still at 91%. That's good. Let's drive a little more and see it. As soon as you start driving it, it automatically goes into the city mode of driving. It has a total of 3 modes. 3 modes of driving. You start with the city. You have a sport mode and an eco mode. Now, obviously, just like in all the other EVs, the sport mode will give you a much peppier drive. And yes, the eco mode will give you a longer range. Now the difference in this is I'm going at a speed of 4950 right now. It's steady. I'm just putting it on sport mode, and there I have not pressed the throttle much, but you see a big difference in the way the car darts ahead, but your range goes down a lot. So in the city mode you have a range of 307 kilometers, and I put it on the sport mode, it suddenly jumps down to 292 kilometers. Big difference in the range that is covered in the sport mode, but it is a much peppier and fun to drive experience. That's a good part here. Now to go back to the city mode, you have to press the sport mode again and you go back to the city mode. Then you have the eco mode, which gives you the maximum range, and that is 316 right now for me at a 90% charge. Now, plasticky interiors aside, the major concern which I'm feeling is this armrest. This portion is completely plastic, and can you hear that? So if I rub my elbow here, and by chance if I rub it hard, I'm going to get bruised here, that's for sure. Maybe the Tata should considered this. This should be soft fabric and not hard plastic like this. Please change that. Now that is a lot of punches. We have driven the Tata Punch EV 5 full hours continuously. We have crossed 100 kilometers in this. We started with a 100% charge on the battery. At that time, it was giving us a 371 kilometers range. Now we have 62% left with a range of 238 kilometers more. That shows that the Punch can easily give you 350 plus kilometers on one charge in the 40 kilowatt hour battery. That, my friends, is the Tata Punch EV for stress-free driving.